Hey, I just did a little bit of damage to my V-Strom, and in this video I want to show you how do I go about remedying this situation. This kind of thing happens to people all the time. Here we go. Welcome to Urban Monk TV. Okay, so what did I do? I pulled up to a gas pump, I swung my foot under to kick out the kickstand, and I just didn't quite get it extended all the way. It happens to the best of us, guys. And so, whoop, down it goes, and I kind of lost, that momentum because by the time I realize it's not standing on the kickstand, well, the gravity's really taken over at that point, right? So the bike went down a little bit and I broke the clutch lever and bent a bar end. I'll show what that is in a second. So let's take a look at the damage. In this video, I'm going to show, okay, this stuff happens. How do I go about remedying it? How do I find the right part? And how do I get the replacement parts, if needed, at the lowest possible cost? And do I replace all broken parts or do I repair some? Well, so first things first is assess the damage. I can see I had a little stress happen here because I pinched that decal. Clearly this bar end is bent, so we'll have to remove that. Of course, the bolt that runs through it is bent, so it's not like I'm going to just thread that out with a screwdriver. But my guess is I can just turn this and wobble it out and see what parts we need. And then, yeah, the clutch handle had to break, which, a lot of good this did then, right? What is kind of ingenious is that they design these things to break here deliberately so that you're still left with something that works. So, anytime you have a little mishap with your machine and it'll still run and still get you home, you're still having a good day. I may be lucky enough to just simply need a bolt. Yeah, this is just going to be a bolt. Everything else I can salvage here. I'll have to touch up the paint, I suppose, but that's just a bolt. Nice. Now this bolt's going to be a tricky thing to find because, of its nice tapered Phillips end here. I'm assuming that's Phillips of some kind. Otherwise, it's a very large Japanese standard, but I'm guessing not. And then it's super long, right? I mean, I'll easily find the thread and pitch, but the idea dawned on me, maybe I can straighten this, right? I have to get it out somehow, and it's either straighten it or cut it. If I cut it, well, then I'm not reusing it, but maybe I can straighten it. It's something to protect the threads, though. I may go this way. Boy, call me crazy, but I may get away with just straightening this. It's going to be weaker there, a little metal fatigue, but do I care, honestly? Yeah, I think I'm back up and running here. Except that I reversed this. I wasn't feeling right. Let's do it again. It's supposed to go that way. You guys knew that, and you didn't tell me. Alright, that's fixed. But I do have to order a new clutch lever. You know, let's see what I can find between stock Suzuki part, which we know is going to fit, but we'll see what the price of that is, versus maybe something aftermarket. I might be able to save a lot of money here. Well, okay, I'm not saving anything by having to replace a part that was just fine, right? But I think you understand what I'm saying is, in the shoes I'm in now, maybe I can save money. Okay, let's head to my Suzuki parts dealer here. Now my bike's a 2012, but it's a first gen. I could pretty much pick anything from here through all of these, but I'll stick with my actual year. Here's a DL1000. Oh, what are we looking for here? Handlebars? Here's the annoying thing about, for whatever reason, there are no images available for 2012. But if I go back to a different year, let's say 2010, and same bike, oh, they didn't make it in 2010. 2011? Just the 650. I know there was a couple years off there. 2009 they had it. Yeah, DL1000. Now I've got pictures. So I'm going to have to be careful what I order here. But here's handle lever. And that's the part I need. Number, this is really small. 10, I guess, is the entire assembly. $63. Now, let's see if 2012 is the exact same part number. 57506G11. (2012) DL1000. Handlebars. Bum, bum, bum. Completely different the way they've arranged it here. Handle lever, here we go. Clutch lever assembly 5750006G11. Same thing, same price. So here's my little trick. I like to copy this part number. I like to go to eBay and just search the part number. So there's the genuine part for the same price, well, even more, frankly, but I don't need to get it from the United Kingdom here in the US. Same price, but look, here's an alloy, a little bit less. It is not the exact same You know, it's not Suzuki part, but clearly there is some kind of Bailey aftermarket available. Now, let me sort this by price plus shipping lowest first. And that looks like my best deal is this Bailey thing. It's for the KLV 1000, but that's the same bike. And Kawasaki released the V-Strom essentially under that name. I'm going to examine this image very closely and compare with so here's 4082. Here's 30 plus. This is actually more. Why wouldn't I be going with this one? Anyways, I have options. Yeah, fits my bike. 2012 DL1000. Includes free UK shipping, but I would need to get it here. I'm going to be waiting a while for it. Meanwhile, though, I am up and running. I've just got a short lever. So I may do this, but I'm going to keep poking around. So the other way to search this, of course, is Suzuki V-Strom 1000 DL1000 clutch lever, and let's put the year in there, 2012. Now here's some cheap Chinese ones. These are not going to automatically fit into my bike. This might, but it may feel different, and it's a short. So I do have the option, potentially. Yeah, this might fit it. I do have the option to, do some aftermarket lever that has a different feel to it, potentially. I don't know that I want to do that. The ergonomics of the way this interacts with my body, my hand. I'd like to keep things the same. But it's an option for me if I want to save a little money. But I'm still, what are we looking at here? 30, mid-30s. The other stock one was 40 something. I think it's worth a few dollars to maintain original equipment. So another thing I've done here is down in my filters. I've filtered on US only and only on this part, and then of course filtered by price plus shipping lowest first, and here I'm at about $62. So it looks like that's what a guy has to pay for an original equipment, unless I want to get this Bailey, which is coming in around 55 something dollars, but it's not genuine Suzuki part, right? It's a match. I've been looking this thing up and down, and it really does seem to be an exact match. But I don't know anything about the metallurgy in it. Perhaps it's something about the forging of the alloy that's weak. I don't know. Do I really want to save just a few dollars to turn my back on a genuine Suzuki part when I can do this for 62 bucks? So that's what I've learned, and this thing will be here pretty quick. So I think I'm going to order this one, Not much difference here on any of these. They're all a OEM part, same part number, and it's really just who's selling it. I don't really have a favorite here.
Okay, this arrived today. I sometimes get the impression when people ask me on, direct messages through the YouTube channel here, they say, "Where did you get that part?" And I'll send them an eBay link. And a couple of times people have been a little apprehensive about using eBay for some reason. I guess there's a lot of kind of junky parts available on eBay, right? But if you are getting the actual part number and it says genuine Suzuki part or genuine Yamaha, whatever bike, I've had good luck, and I've had good luck with pricing. Usually, the places that are selling these parts directly to people, parts dealers, also have an eBay site and also have an Amazon store. And I just tend to find that the prices are a little lower on eBay. So I've had good luck. Obviously, this part looks to be a perfect match. Can't wait to get it installed. So why don't we do that? This is just a bit of kerosene. Keep around for cleaning parts. You could use parts cleaner. Why put dirty parts back on? How often does a guy get a chance to clean up these parts? Friction from 86,000 miles of using a clutch. Aluminum against hardened steel, though. Keeping in mind the order in which these nuts go on. It's nice when the new part comes in a clear container like this so that I can do a bit of an inspection for match before I open the original packaging. But once can't always do that, right? So, here I see they gave me a new bolt. I hadn't even noticed that. Perfect match. New bolt, but not new nuts. Wait, no, there is a nut there. One nut, not two. There were two on originally. Wonderful. Feels great. And you know what else feels really great is knowing that I put an OEM part, and frankly, it doesn't even have to be OEM in my mind. I put a quality part that works back on my bike, made the repair I needed to make, and did not overpay. I really feel like I got the best available price for me that I possibly could. That always feels good. So I'm back on the road with my little ding ding repaired. Somebody's gonna make fun of that.
And hey, if you guys like motorcycling and you're literate, check out my book, Creating Mr. Corton. It's a cafe racer build. It's a memoir of falling in love with motorcycling. And if you like motorcycles, this is the kind of stuff we like to read, right, guys? If you like what I'm doing with this channel, please click that like button and subscribe if you want to become an urban monk. Thanks for watching.